Welcome back to the Force9's YouTube channel, and welcome to some more sticker openings for the 2018 World Cup Panini album. And this is the start of a series that's going to run all through April. Every day in April I'm going to be opening some packs, and we're going to incorporate FM into this as well. I'll explain the whole of the rules in this video, and then at the end we're going to open 2 packs. Every day in April I'm going to be opening 2 packs, so it'll be 10 stickers in total. Opening just one would only give 5 stickers, and for what I want to do that's not really enough, so we're going to be opening 10 stickers per video. And yeah, let's go into exactly what I'm going to be doing. So what I'm essentially going to be doing is I'm going to be creating a squad on Football Manager out of Panini stickers. So what we're going to be doing is every episode I'm going to be opening 2 packs, and of those 10 stickers I get to choose one that I get to put into a squad, which will be 30, but it's going to be trimmed down to 23 after I've done all 30 days, and then throughout May I'm going to be doing probably a season with this squad in the Premier League. I can't seem to be able to do like just a random team in the World Cup. That doesn't seem to be something that's possible on the editor. I've had a look and I've tried a few things, and it doesn't seem possible. If you do know a way to do that, do let me know in the comments or DM me on Twitter. I think my DMs are open. If they're not, I will open them. But yeah, basically that's what we're going to be doing. And now I do understand that not every sticker is going to be a player. Sometimes you'll get a squad or a badge or a stadium or anything like that. So there are a few little extra rules for if I get one of those, but I'm going to try and limit myself to use those like all the time, because you know sometimes they can get a bit out of hand. So first of all, looking at each nation, so if you get a player from a nation, if you get a sticker of a player, then if you wanted you could pick that player to be the player for your squad. But of course there's more than just players, you've got the squad. So if you get a sticker that is a squad, a nation squad, then that means that you can choose any player from that nation as long as they're in the sticker book. So for example, if I showed you England's sticker book, there we go, so you've got Lallana, Lingard, Vardy and Rashford and Kane. So as long as they're in that book, then I can pick them. Of course that might be a bit unfair, because you know if I get the Brazil squad, obviously I'm going to pick Neymar. So I'm going to try and limit myself to that, maybe only do, you know, maybe 3 to 5 times or something like that. If I get a nation logo, then I can choose any player regardless of whether they're in the book. So for example, Jack Butland isn't in the sticker book, so if I wanted to pick Butland I could. So that's it for each of the nations. What else have we got? So the first page, of course last episode we got the trophy here, so that's one that we could get. Now if I get something miscellaneous like that, like the FIFA World Cup symbol or the trophy, then I can pick any player I want. They don't even have to be qualified for the World Cup, it's just completely open. And you know I might end up picking Messi or Ronaldo, but yeah, there's no limit to who I can pick. If I get a stadium, again I can pick whoever I want as long as they're in the World Cup. If I get a host city, so for example last video I got Sochi, then I can pick any player, but they have to be below a certain value, so say they have to be below 30 million, I'll make that rule. The other pages, you've got the World Cup legends, you've got multiple winners and history makers, and much like the squads, if I get a multiple winner or history maker squad, then I can pick any player from that nation as long as they're in the book. There's also Pele or closer, and you know if I get either of those, then I can pick any player I want as well, because I don't know how good they are or not. So that's going to be the rules, if you like. And yeah, as far as what I'm going to do, I might put the squad into the Premier League. If I can do it into the World Cup, then I will do that, but I don't know that that's possible, so I think we'll just put it in the Premier League and see if we can you know complete a season with the squad. I'll probably like either do a create a club, or I'll just edit a team like Huddersfield and give them like £1 billion value, so we can actually pay these players, and then see if we can do well in a Premier League season with this squad. So last night I picked up Patina stickers. There's 15 packs in here, and it also makes a swap box as well, so it's, you know, more than one thing, and you can put your swaps in here. I've got no swaps yet, but that's only because I've just opened the starter pack. So 2 packs to be opened today. Here's number 1. Let's get into it and let's see who we've got. Now of course of these 2 packs I can only pick 1 player, so let's see who is in pack number 1. Well, straight away, I've got the French national team. So that's a brilliant start. That means I can essentially choose any Frenchman that's in the book. So, you know, that could be Pogba. That could be Varane. That could be absolutely anyone. We've got a player from Senegal who plays for Hanover. Here he is. It's Salif Sane. We have our first duplicate, Rachid Alioui of Morocco, who plays for Nîmes. We got him in our starter pack, so that's our first swap. There's a Swede, Albin Ekdal from Hamburg. And we have another duplicate. There you see the Korean goalkeeper again, Kim Seunggyy. So I think it's pretty clear what we're going to be picking from this. It's going to be the French national team, which means that I get to pick any Frenchman that's in this book. Now, of course, we do have a second pack to open this video. So let's open pack number 2 and let's see who's going to be in this one. We might get someone better than someone for our French squad. You never know. But let's see who we got. We've got another host city. In fact, that looks like a sort of half sticker, doesn't it? It's Moscow. So that looks like a sort of a half city one. I guess that's where the final's being played. So that, I guess, can get us any player. So that can get us any player. They don't even have to be qualified for the World Cup. We can just pick whoever we want. We have a Nigerian there. That is Shehu Abdullah. From Mexico, we have Jesus Gallardo, who plays for Unam. We've got another duplicate. We got this guy at the end of the last video, the very last sticker actually. Ryan Bertrand, another swap. Oh, and we also have the Uruguay team. So that means we can have any Uruguayan or any Frenchman. Let's have a look at the Uruguay squad and see who they've got. And of course, Uruguay are in Group A, so they will be one of the very first matches of the tournament. So they've got Mislera, Pereira, Godin, Cáceres, Jose Jimenez, Coates, Gaston Silva, Matias Carujo, Edigio Rios, Alvaro Gonzalez, Nicolas Ladero, Carlos Sanchez, Christian Rodriguez, Matias Vecino, Edinson Cavani, Luis Suarez, Christian Stuani, or Diego Roland. I think we're going to stick with the French 11 though, and let's pick a French player then. Which means that I have a choice of Hugo Lloris, Raphael Varane, Lucas Digne, Djibril Sidibe, Samuel Umtiti, Levan Kurzawa, Laurent Koscielny, Blaise Matuidi, N'Golo Kante, Thomas Lemar, Adrien Rabiot, Paul Pogba, Olivier Giroud, Antoine Griezmann, Alexander Lacazette, Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, or Anthony Martial. So the way I'm going to pick these is I'm going to go into a fantasy draft. We're into Football Manager now. And we're basically just going to look at a world pool and look at these players, and I will decide which one I want. Now, of course, I've got to think about a formation and the like with this as well. So, you know, need to make sure we've got plenty of each player. You know, plenty of left backs, plenty of right backs. So it might wind up that during the end, you know, we might be in a position where we don't have any right backs, and you know, we might have to make do with what we got. And you know, seeing as we've got all these stickers as well, I guess we'll find out what the other guys are like. Because it doesn't say what position they play. I think there is a colour code on there, so it does say. So yeah, if it's purple, it's a goalkeeper. If it's red, it's a defender. If it's orange, it's a midfielder. And if it's green, it's a forward. Right, so I'm just going to add an AI manager for this, just so we can actually go through with a draft. I mean, let's just choose this guy. I don't know who he is, but let's just pick him. And we'll start the draft. Okay, so now we're on this screen. Now, there's only 5 minutes, so we might have to restart a draft and go backwards. So let's have a look at how good these guys are then. So we've got Albin Ekdal. So this is the Swedish guy, and he is a looks like a sort of central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Doesn't look too bad actually. He's kind of a deep line playmaker. So that's him. He looks all right. I mean, he's in the World Cup squad. He must be okay. So that's Ekdal. We know we're going to pick the French one because, you know, it's obvious what we're going to do. But, you know, like I said, I'm going to try and limit myself to not pick that all the time. Let's have a look at Salif Sane then. From Senegal. He is a centre-back. Got 17 tackling, which is decent. 12 heading is probably a bit low for the sort of squad. Positioning and determination aren't great, so mentally he's, you know, a bit mismatched. Physically, though, very strong. And, you know, good jumping reach. So he doesn't look too bad. The other guy we had Kim Seunggyy, who was the Korean goalkeeper. Okay, so it might also be that the player's not in the squad. So we've got the world squad here. But unfortunately, this player isn't in it, so we can't get him. So the only Korean goalkeeper on it is Kim Dong-jun, who, probably isn't the same one. His guy's name is Kim Seunggyy, and he's from Vissel Kobe in Japan. So I don't think it's the same guy. It's not the same guy. It's definitely not. I mean, there are only 6,000 players in this pool. So, that's not really right. We need to sort this out a bit and try and make the pool a bit better. The other player we had was Rachid Alioui. So hopefully this guy is here. Again, this guy's not here either. So, those two can't really be picked. So the French guy then. Let's just have a look at the French players again, and let's decide who we want. Alright, I've made the decision, and it's going to be Raphael Varane. It's a very good, very capable centre-back, so he's going to be the first player in the squad, Raphael Varane, and that's my decision made. So Varane's going to be the first player into the squad. We got some swaps in that one, which hopefully won't be too many of those. Who was it? It was Alioui, Seunggyy and Bertrand, wasn't it? So we do have 3 swaps. So there you go. They're going to go in the book, the other ones, along with the ones that I got in the starter pack. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's pack opening. The next ones will be much shorter because I don't have to go through the rules as long as I remember the rules, my own rules. So tomorrow we'll be opening 2 more packs, and we'll be adding another player to the arsenal. Hopefully when we get too many squad ones, because that might end up being completely OP. And maybe in future I'll have to try and limit it to only picking players under a certain value or something like that, and maybe not always picking the very best players. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If it starts getting out of hand, then I'll start limiting myself a little bit. But we have got the very first player of our squad, and it's Raphael Varane. So that's going to do it for today. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when it's up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. And I will see you tomorrow, where we're going to be opening 2 more packs and adding another player to the squad. What I'm also going to do, actually, I've just decided this now, is that I can't have more than 2 players from one nation. So there you go. I'm going to have to pick some different countries. Like, it's going to be a 30-man squad, so there will be at least 15 different countries in this squad. So that's my one Frenchman. I can get 1 more, and that's it. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.